Can you make money online? That's the question no one really answers properly. There's tons of videos out there on how to make money online, but no one really talks about the other part of it, which is, can you do it? This video will help you determine if you can actually do it. There's a few characteristics you need to have in order to make money online, and I'm going to go through those now for you, and by the end, you'll know if it's even possible for you to make money online. But before we get into that, I know there's tons of ways to do it. I get it. I do a lot of them myself. And in fact, I even run a club called the How to Make Money Online Club, where I teach people a new way every month. And there's a lot out there. You can learn more about the club by going through the link in the description below. I'll put in the first comment too. But let's dive into this video now with 7 questions you need to consider to know if you could actually do this. Number 1, can you live without a guaranteed paycheck every week or 2 weeks or month? I honestly don't even know how often employees get paid anymore. Is it bi-weekly? When you make money online with e-commerce or a course or coaching or affiliate marketing, you do not get guaranteed money. Your income will depend 100% on how much time, effort, and energy you put into your business. So being in charge of your income is scary. You're going to experience what's called the income roller coaster. This is not a fun ride, to be honest. Some months you'll be kicking butt and taking names. You'll have record revenue coming in, and you will feel invincible. These are the great times, but unfortunately, you'll also experience the opposite. You'll have months where things are not going right. Could be because of you. Maybe you slacked off a bit after a big month, or it could be something beyond your control that did it. Either way, you will have down months too. During these times, it's scary to be making money online and working for yourself. Your anxiety levels will go up. This will affect basically every single aspect of your life. Excuse me. I know this as I've lived it for 15 plus years now. There's no guaranteed money coming in. It's scary. The good news is you can plan for this. And if you know it's coming, you can deal with it a lot better mentally and emotionally. Do not let down months get you down as a person. Think of it this way. Your spouse and kids and friends do not know if you're having a crappy month, so do not take it out on them. The best thing you can do is talk to your family and let them know that sometimes you'll have a bad run. Other times it'll be more amazing than they'll believe, but you will try your best to not take it out on them. I learned this one the hard way, unfortunately. But okay, let's move on from the income roller coaster now to the second question, which is number 2. Are you an employee or a boss? So employees are great. I'm not knocking them. In fact, the majority of the world are employees. They're taught from a young age to go to school, get a job, retire, live happily ever after. The get a job part never sat well with me at all, though. I worked at a movie theater for my first job, and I always thought about the owner of the theater. I mean, I was working my butt off as an usher, checking tickets, cleaning up garbage, and eventually moved upstairs as a projectionist, but the owner didn't do any of that grunt work. He was at home, probably asleep, while I'm dragging a disgusting overflowing bin of leaky garbage to the garbage compactor in the mall. He was also making way more money than me. So how is that fair? Why did he get all the benefits while I did all the work? Nope, I never liked that at all, not even a little bit. So basically, from an early stage, I knew that to really make money, you have to be the owner, not the employee. Owners hire employees if they need them to do the tasks that keep the business going, like day to day, basically. There's a meme online where a gray-haired guy is standing in front of his Lamborghini, and it says, if you put in a lot of hours and more time and dedication, I'll be able to buy another one of these next year too. He's talking to his employees. That's the best part. Now, being the owner is not all rainbows and unicorns. You do have a lot of responsibility that comes with that role, but the benefits far outweigh that. Typically, the owner is more of the visionary who has the idea and can put together like all the pieces to make it work. The bad part is it can't be taught in school. Now, I know that there are business schools out there like Harvard and Ivy School of Business, but honestly, those places teach you how to be an employee. So you're going to be a high-level employee if you have an MBA, but you're still an employee. You're not an entrepreneur. I've learned in my own life that the only way to become a true entrepreneur is to find someone who is that and learn from them. They don't lecture at universities either. They're real ones that are on the ground, in the mix, and doing it. If this all sounds scary to you, then maybe making money online and being your own boss is not for you. Which leads me to question 3. Do you give up easily? If you want to make money online, you cannot give up easily. It's that simple. You will most likely have to take multiple tries at something to get it to work and profit for you. For example, this morning I woke up and a YouTube ad campaign I had set up yesterday was not working at all. I was not getting any traffic to my website, so I dug in, looked at what was happening, made the adjustments, and now it's purring along just fine. One of my biggest traits is I do not give up easily. You can ask any of my family or friends, and I think they would tell you that basically I'm stubborn. In business, I'm very stubborn. In life too. When presented with a problem, I solve it, or I basically die trying. I do this because I know my success or failure is 100% on me. I do not like to fail. I think competitive people make better online entrepreneurs, honestly, because you're competitive. They see a big screenshot online. Instead of saying, how'd they do that? They think, I am going to do more than that. That kind of motivation keeps you from giving up way too easily. It's a very important trait you 100% must have to succeed with making money online. That leads us to another thing you should have in place in order to be sure you'll be able to make money online, which is number 4. You have a cushion saved up to fall back on during bad times. A cushion is basically a few months of money in your savings account that you can fall back on during the rough periods, which you will have. Having a cushion in place relieves your anxiety big time. I know for me, I like to have at least $20,000 in cash just in case. Whenever I fall below that threshold, I start to feel a little bit anxious. I want to make sure I've got that cushion so that I can sleep at night knowing that I can cover my bills and more for a few months, even if things went completely sideways on me. Some say that your cushion should be 6 months of your pay from your current job, but I think it's more of a number that allows you to pay for everything, even if your income went down to 0 for a month or 2. So being an online entrepreneur, that is a big possibility. Things can change, and they do change. I was telling my daughter the other day that there are 3 guarantees in life. First is taxes. They suck, but they're happening no matter what. Second is death. We're all going to die one day. We just don't know exactly when. Third is change, meaning things will change as time moves on. Knowing all these makes it easier to handle them when they actually occur. If you know things will change, then when a company pulls your best product or takes down a platform you just shot a huge course on, you can adapt, adjust, and move forward. I've been doing this a long time, and anyone who cannot adjust to change will not make it. I know that. You do not have to do this all alone, though, which leads me to the 5th question. Do you have the support of your friends and family? So usually when I coach someone, either one-on-one or in a group, the thing I hear from a few are my wife says I have 1 month to make this work, or I have to give up on this dream. That's sad to me because that a spouse would say that and will put a timeline on it, but I get it. She's worried about the family and providing for it, but I guarantee so is a husband who is trying the best to provide for his family. So another thing I also hear is that that's a scam. Go get a real job from some people I coach online. Their friends and family think they're crazy for even attempting something like making money online because they've heard it's a scam and not possible. And that's not a good environment to be in. If you're constantly surrounded with people who do not believe in you and do not believe in what you're trying to do, you'll eventually give up on your dream. Giving up is not an option for an online entrepreneur who wants to make money online. That's one of the key criteria that we already covered, right? So if you have no support at home, it's time to have a conversation with all the doubters. Sometimes people don't support it because they don't understand anything about it. Sometimes they don't support you because they think they're protecting you from getting hurt. The key is you need support, and it starts at home by having good conversations and keeping those close to you actually in the loop. So don't hide out, don't shut down, don't take it all on alone. That's not a good thing to do. Instead, use your family and friends for support in what you're trying to accomplish. What you want to accomplish leads me to the next question, number 6. Do you even know what you want to do? There are so many ways you can make money online. YouTubers shoot videos about 99 ways to make money online all the time. I have those videos too. Those exist because sometimes people legit do not know what they want to do yet. So there's options like e-commerce, courses, coaching, affiliate marketing, Amazon, membership sites, and more that you can do. You need to find that thing that resonates with you best. Is it opening an Etsy shop and filling it with print-on-demand products? That's an awesome way to make money online, but is it for you? Maybe you want to be a freelancer and just do projects for people for money online. That's another way that will make, but the key is like, will it make you happy? So the key to making money long term is finding something that makes you happy. So for me, I started out generating secured loan leads online, selling them to banks and loan companies in the UK. That business was very profitable right up until the credit crisis hit in 2006. It wiped out my business. So I like that business. It was challenging to me and paid very well, but my favorite thing ever is helping others succeed. That's why I started up my membership site, now 2 of them. Watching and helping people succeed is the most rewarding thing I've ever done. So when someone you taught gets it and starts making money on their own, it's the best feeling in the world. It's better than the money you're paid to do it, honestly. So you need to find that thing you love to do and do it long term. It's confusing. There's a ton of options, and there's a good solid way to figure this out, which leads me to the last question, which is number 7. Do you have anyone to turn to for help? So if you wanted to learn to scuba dive, how would you go about it? Would you go to a store, buy some gear, drive out to the lake, and then jump in? No way. You might die if you did that. You don't know enough. Instead, you take some lessons, get certified, and then be able to safely go out. Those lessons will be taught to you by a mentor or a teacher. That person has done it before and can pass on the knowledge and experience they have to you. So when I first went down underwater, my buddy took me and he said one thing. He said, "Will, make sure you breathe when you get to the bottom." I laughed and I was like, of course I'm going to breathe. Why would you tell me that? Like, we're going scuba diving. He said, well, my whole life, when I dove underwater, I know to hold my breath, because if I didn't, I would suck in a whole bunch of water and possibly drown. He said, with a scuba tank, it's a new thing and you can breathe under there now. So just remember to breathe. And you know what? He was right. So I went down. My instinct was to hold my breath. I thought of what he said and I started breathing and all was good. But without his advice and knowledge and experience, that probably wouldn't have happened. So you need someone to help you too on this journey. You cannot do this alone. Well, you could, but it could take you a lot longer to figure out. That's where I come in. Okay, I can help you. All right, this isn't a sales pitch, but I have 2 links in the description of this video. I want you to check them out and see if you want me to help you too. So that's my 7. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if any of these questions resonated with you. I'll see you in the next video, my friend. Have a great day.